What's up, guys? Welcome to another Power Magnet video. I'm at a new location. This is another part of Newton Creek. It's the first time I've been on this side here. I've been across the street and my magnet got stuck across the street, but I managed to pull some stuff out. I think I'm here around 9 o'clock in the morning. The water level won't get low till about 10:28. It'll be like 0.56 feet. Oh no, 0.48 feet. So right now, the current seems to be calm, so I shouldn't have a problem. But I've seen a lot of debris in the water. You can't see it, but over there's some things laying in the water. The only problem is I don't have my hook today, or because it's damaged. I had to fix it, and so hopefully I can find my other hook. So other than that, let me throw the magnet in, see what I can get. Yeah, this water's murky. All right, got nothing on that throw. I wonder what street down here. I can barely make out what it is. All right, we got nothing on that throw. This area looks kind of new. I mean, the railing and everything, concrete. I want to go over there and check that out over there. See what kind of fish are flopping around in that water there. If there's any fish. From what I heard, there might be blue crabs in the water. You know what I gotta do? I'm gonna change the positioning of this magnet. I'm gonna use the top part here, so let me do that. Yeah, I thought it might be fish flopping around in the water, but actually it's trash that's in the water. Sticks. I just want to point that out, so let me go back to my spot. I changed the position of the magnet, so thought maybe I might get some fishing stuff on here, like hooks and lures and stuff. That's not the case. Ugh. I'm making my way down to the left because I'm going to see if I can pull that item out. Well, it's not anything metallous, but it might be a jacket or something in the water. I just hope there's not a, you know, a body that comes with that jacket. Nothing, not even a hook. All right, I don't know if you guys can see that thing in the water in the bag, but like somebody threw their trash in the trash in the water. I know it's a glass bottle. If I had my hook with me, I could take it out. If you saw my last video, my hook suffered some damage. Wait, I cut up. Almost had the bag. Looks like it's tied to the stick. Let me go the other way then. Nah, I'm not gonna get it. All right, straight down. It could be a jacket, could be a sleeping bag, or it could be a tent. It looks kind of big from what I see. It could be a jacket, so I'll throw the magnet and see if I can pull this out. That's because it's got a lot of water in it. Shit. I hope nothing's in this bag. I just hope it's just water. Whoops. Yeah, it seems like water. No, I think there's something in here. Shit. All right, it's a little bit lighter, I think. Trying to turn around. Okay, everything's starting to come out. I mean, that's water for the most part. Yeah, it looks like might have been a tent. Look at, they got a trash can. They got a couple trash cans. Whew. All right, good to get that out of the water. And I did that without the hook. All right, let me get this cleaned up. All right, I'm gonna make a couple more throws and I'm gonna go to the other side. If you guys want to know, that tent or whatever the heck that was, that tarp or whatever I pulled out, there was nothing else inside, just a shell. That's about it. I think around this area I'm going to experience a lot of branches and stuff. You know, I see bubbles, but it's probably just tree branches. I checked the trash cans around, see if there was any fishing stuff. Like maybe somebody was fishing here or something, but there was no, not a sign, nothing. But there wasn't a piece of clothing. Maybe somebody was magnet fishing and pulled that out of the water. Or maybe it's somebody who comes around here to maintain the water or pick up the trash. Yeah, those bubbles don't mean nothing. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the other side. All right, I'm at the other side. As you can see, there's some people have been fishing here, or might have been crabbing by all the debris they left around. So, like I said before, this is the area where my magnet got stuck. As you can see, maybe that's the reason why. You see that piece of metal? I don't know if you guys can see me get closer. I have to take down the spider web. It's that time of the year for the spiders. That's probably where I got stuck on. At the time, the water level was higher. See, that's when anytime you go magnet fishing and you know the water level times, it's a good thing to check out the structure of the bridge when the water level is low, so you know what to avoid when you go magnet fishing. So now I know what to avoid, this section right here. So other than that, let me throw the magnet in and see what I can get. Let me get stuff set up. All right. Let's see if we got anything on the magnet here. Yeah, we got something. We got some wire, got nails, and where's my bucket? Oh, it's over here. All right, that's a good start there. Well, as you can see, I'll be going against the current. The current's starting to pick up. And I gotta stay away from the wall because the wall's made of metal. What's this? Oh, I don't know, could have been a stick or something. I got nothing. All right, so far, I'm just gonna make one more throw here. Besides this throw here, I'm gonna make one more throw after that. And then I'm gonna go on top there and try my luck. I got 2 more locations I want to go to. 2 more new locations. Everything on there, or is that a stick? It's probably a stick. Just a braid tie. And probably was a nail at one time. All right, one more throw. I'm gonna try over here. Hopefully I don't hit any rocks. There's big giant rocks right there. There's something on there, or it's a stick. Oh, it's a big piece of metal here. Hopefully it doesn't slide off. I think that's what I had before, and I thought it was a stick. It's a piece of rebar. Nice long piece of rebar. I don't know if I'm gonna fit this in my vehicle. If I had my angle grinder, I would cut it, but well, that's a rope tied to it. Oh, we got a rolling rock gear cap, and might have been fishing line there. And this had a wire wrapped around it and fishing line on it. Or maybe it's not fishing line, maybe it's just, no, it's not fishing line. I think it's that nylon rope right there. Oh, this is fishing line right here. All right. Oh man. Yeah. This is what it is. The fish line got this little weight on there, and it's got a hook at the end. So, all right, I'm gonna go to this side on top of here on the walkway. So I'll see you guys there. Okay. See if our luck changes on this, on top of here. Whoa, gotta stay away from the wall. Alright, got nothing. Oh, I gotta stay away from the middle. Stay away from the middle. The only problem is the railing is a lot higher over here compared to across the street. Yep. Oh, see. Oh, got a hook on there. And we got fishing line. Good to go along with the hook. And there it is. Alright, I'm gonna make a couple of throws over here and then a couple of throws over there, and then I have to go to the next location. So here I go. And remember, I'm going against the current here, so oh, do I have something on here? Or is that the current? Whoa, I got something on here. What the hell is it? It must be a propane. Yep. Got a propane tank. One of those 1-pounders. Looks like somebody was camping out here. Used to be a homeless person living right there, so he must have threw his propane tank in the water. And we got some wire. And that's about it. All right, this is the last throw on this side here. See if I can get, whoop. I gotta reposition this camera because of the height of the railing here. Oh man, there was another tank. Did I get it again? Or did the current take it? Let's see what's on the magnet. I'm going to throw that back out again. There was another tank down there. I'm sure that when I got it released, once that tank released from the magnet, that current probably took it down, because it wasn't that heavy. Probably just had water on it, or water in it. It looks like the current probably took it. I'm gonna move down, make a couple throws there. All right, move down. Nope. All right, I'm just gonna make one more throw, and then I'm gonna go to another location. I don't want to stay around this area too long. Let's get away from the wall. All right, guys, my battery died out, so I decided to take the rebar with me. I figure I don't have my angle grinder, so I just bent the rebar so it could fit in my vehicle. So other than that, I'm gonna load everything up and head to the next location. I'll see you guys there. All right, guys, I've been around every street and everything was blocked off by fencing. It doesn't show that on Google Earth, the street view part of it. And I tried to go through here, but as you can see, there's a sign right here. It says, stop, personal protective equipment required beyond this point. Private property, no throughway. And then it says live wire overhead. So this would have been the second location, so I'm just going to go to the last location and I'll see you guys there. Alright guys, the third area was a bust, meaning that I've been that area before, so it wasn't new. On Google Earth it looks quite different when you're going from a different direction. So I'm just going right up the creek. See what I can get. So I'm gonna throw the magnet in this water while the water level's low. And this little body of water right here, because you never know what you're gonna pull out. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna start from this creek and work my way towards the north or northwest, depending where you're standing at. And nothing. All right, one more throw here. Actually, I'm gonna make my way around these bushes here. Ooh, what's this? It's a little bit, it's not a blade or anything. I don't know what it is. Alright, I'll make my way around. Alright, this area became a little different when I was here before. All this brush right here wasn't here. So, but I think this is a piece of metal right here. Nope, that's rubber. Look at that, is that a box? Nah, it's not a box cutter. I don't know what the hell that is. Whoa, whoa. This is a time where I wish I had my waders. See if I can get anything along here. I'd be careful of the rocks. Like some type of bottle there. see if I can retrieve it. Oh. It's weird how it's shaped. Look how it's I wonder how they did that. Able to cut it out like that. I wonder if they used a special blade or something. That's kind of weird. I don't think it's an old bottle. I don't think it's... I'm not going to find out if it's glass. It looks like glass. Alright. Alright. I was going to go over here. It was just too slippery. Looks like more of that rope over there. More of that twine. Ah, shoot. That rope's been snagged on the rocks here. Try that again. Ah, right on the rocks. And I'm probably caught on the rocks. That's not good. Well, it looks like I'm gonna have to make my way over there anyway. Gotta watch out what's inside the trees here. You know, a bee's nest, hornet's nest, a snake. Now I gotta make sure I don't slip. What is this? Make sure I don't slip. You know, I don't know. I do not know. This is the other area I was at when I got here. See if I can make myself in more without slipping. Oh. Yeah, I'm dealing with rocks here. What's in the mud here? And magnet's upside down. I might as well quit while I'm ahead. All right, let me make my way back. All right, due to the rocks and everything, I'm gonna make my way down. I'll probably go to a popular location. So that's what I'm gonna do while the water level's low. So I'll see you guys there. All right, I got my GoPro on a handheld tripod so you guys can see. The water's at a standstill right now. It's in that transitional stage where within maybe 20 minutes to a half hour the water start coming back. But as you can see, somebody was magnet fishing and they must have got their magnet stuck, or maybe the rope got stuck in here and they had to cut the rope. So it might be a magnet, or maybe the magnet's not down there. Maybe they got the rope caught in between here. So let me get everything set up so I can throw the magnet in and see what I can get. Alright, due to the height of the wall, and I can't use my my handheld tripod, hold that and magnet fish at the same time, I try to use this to put it steady, but I'm afraid my camera might fall out of the tripod. So, but I'll make the most of it. What I'm going to do is I'll throw the magnet in, and if I got something, I'll reveal it on the video. Here I go. Alright, I don't know if you guys can see that, but I got something big on here. Oh, it's gonna slide off. It's in the water, standing up, so I'm gonna throw the camera off, or turn the camera off, and then once I have a good grab, I'll turn the camera back on. Alright, I got another. I think I got a good grab on it, but I think it's long and it came off. Not so bad. Dirt. All right, as you can see, the water's starting to come back. So I'm going to see what I got on the magnet. I'm going to go to the other side. As you see, I thought I had a lot of buildup of dirt on my magnet. I realized the top part of the magnet is starting to crack and the pieces are starting to come off. So, and this is the other piece I pulled out. This right here is part of the engine. It's one of the lifters on the engine, the cylinder head. And I don't know what the hell this thing is. And we got little pieces of metal there. So, and what I think is that guy, whoever was magnet fishing here, that area right there is a no zone for me, because my magnet got stuck. My 360 magnet got stuck. I had to get a kayak to come out and retrieve it. So that's why I didn't magnet fish in this area. So I'm going to go across and see what I can get. I'll see you guys there. All right. Unlike the other side, this side, the wall is not as high. I'm trying to see what the heck that is floating in the water there. Probably a bottle that's upside down. But this side, there's a lot of nasty stuff comes out of here. On the other side, if anybody's not familiar with my videos, the other side is considered the bike graveyard. Because when I first came here, the only thing I was pulling out was bikes, among other stuff. I mean, I pulled bikes on this side, but the bikes were really nasty on this side. Oh, we got a turtle. Nice big turtle. I think the last time I was here, I think I had a bike, but I ended up pulling something else out. A whole bunch of rope and debris, bags and stuff connected to it. So, all right, let me just get this cleaned up. All right, this is what I'm gonna do. Everything I pull up, I'll put it on top of the wall. And then at the end, I'll show everything. All right, let me get this cleaned up. All right, guys, this is what I managed to pull out. It's a railroad spike. This is the first time I pulled out a railroad spike on top of the bridge. All the railroad spikes I pulled out were at the banks of this creek here. But this is the first time on this side, I pulled out a railroad spike. And then we got these pieces here. There might be a shopping cart or it could be a bike down there. I'm hitting on something big, but it's not staying on. So once I get it up here, I'll show you guys if I'm able to get it up here, because I might get my hands on a hook or something. Even if I have to pull out one of my old hooks, I'll bring it out and then come back here. So, but other than that, I'm gonna make a couple more throws and I'm gonna call it quits. I'm gonna make it a double header. So it's gonna be a day 2. Because it keeps pulling my magnet down. Every time I go to pull up, you can feel it as it's pulling it back down. Let's see if I got anything on there. Oh, I got something on here. I'm trying to keep this camera upright. Hopefully it stays on there, because I think I have a one-sided magnet now instead of two-sided, because the other part, the bottom part's starting to break off. All right, might not be a bike down there, might be maybe a wagon or something. I'm gonna make one more throw. Let me see if I can clean the magnet off a little better. I don't have a scraper with me. All right, there you go. Last throw. Whoa! Gotta make sure my shit don't drop. I'll start putting the stuff in the bucket. Where's my bucket? And also my previous videos, when I started pulling a lot of stuff out here, like bikes and stuff, I used to bring a pressure washer with me. And I would pressure wash this area every time I was done. That's when I was pulling a lot of stuff out. just want to see if I got anything on there. Alright, you know what? One more throw. There's a little bit of fishing line on there. And that'll be it. One more throw. Yeah. Yeah, there's that silver stuff again. Yeah, it might be a bite down there. Alright, next time I come around here, I gotta get myself a hook. So, alright. Yeah, that's gonna be it. I'm gonna get everything cleaned up. So, what's up, guys? Welcome to another Power Magnet video. This is the second day of my double header. I'm here at a boat launch where Stewart Lake is. I usually mag the fish on the east side and the west side of this lake. Right now I located a boat launch here. I'm going to try to mag the fish from there, but before, I'm going to read the rules of the park here. Use facilities at your own risk. Dogs be released at all times. Clean up after your dog. No littering. Use trash, recycle receptacles. No intoxicants, loitering, camping, fires, or hunting. No swimming or diving. No motorbikes, motorized vehicles, or motorboats. They got a boat launch, or maybe it's not a kayak launch. We got a boat launch, but no motorboats. It doesn't make sense. Keep vehicles off grass areas and paved paths. No damage to park facilities. Do not feed or disturb the wildlife. All state and local fishing regulations apply. Bow fishing prohibited per city ordinance number 2321-20. Violators subject up to $1,000 fines. Permits are required to use ball fields and parks. Apply at City Hall. All right then. Doesn't say anything about magnet fishing, so. Doesn't make sense. They got a boat launch, but they said no motor boats. What do you mean by motor boats? Speed boats? What the hell are they talking about? Okay, we got geese. The boat launch area. Hope they don't attack me. What's up, guys? Nice morning, eh? Alright. This is metal. Maybe it's aluminum, I don't know. Looks like aluminum, but I don't know. I think this is a kayak launch here, I think. I don't know. I've never seen a kayak launch like this, because I'm trying to figure out what the hell this is right here. Alright, let me get everything set up. Alright, guys. Water level won't get low till about 11:14. I'm here at like 9:30. And the water level won't get to like 0.49 feet. Whoa. Some movement on this platform. Yeah, it's gonna be a muddy area here. Yeah, got a fishing line. Today, I bought everything today. Even the scraper. I don't want to muddy up this area, so it's more muddier than any area I've been. All right, let me get this cleaned up here. Yeah, I'm just gonna bob it up and down here because it's just too damn muddy. If anybody went in this water, they would probably be like quicksand. This thing's got movement. I don't know if you guys can tell. See, we got. Got on here. Oh, we got it. I think. Might have been a hook. I don't know. Anything else on there? All right. Okay, got a hook on there. Right there. Anything else? I gotta find out if this area is magnetic. As you can see, some of the top layer of this magnet's breaking off. So. Oh well. Alright. Alright, see what I got. Alright, we got something on here. Fishing reel handle. Like I said, I noticed everything is sticking to the top and nothing's sticking at the bottom. That's not good. All right, I'm gonna make a couple more throws here and then I'm gonna go to the locations I were yesterday. And this time I have a hook, but it's not the hook I wanted to bring with me, but it's better than nothing. So here we go. Like I said, this area is muddy. Muddy, muddy, muddy. I gotta test this magnet, the bottom of the magnet, see if it sticks to anything. No, it's nothing. Actually, I'm gonna throw out here. It'll be your last throw. Yeah, I don't want to muddy up this platform. You never hear the end of it. Yeah, nothing. All right. I'm going to be heading to the locations I were yesterday. That's why I bought the grappling hook, so I'll see you guys there. Alright guys, I'm back at the location I was here yesterday for unfinished business here. Now yesterday I was here, I did not see the stuff in the water here. It's amazing how one day you don't see anything, the next day you come by and you see a tire right there. There's another tire right there, I think, and there's something in the water. Looks might be a metal can or something. And some other stuff in the water. It's this green thing right here. It might be a tent, like I pulled out yesterday. So I got the magnet, and I also got the hook. It's not the hook I wanted to find or try to locate. I'm still looking for my other hook, but I did bring out this big bad boy right here, and it has the magnet attached to it. So, but first I'm going to use the magnet, see what I can get out of the water. I think this might be a paint can down here. No, it's a coffee can. Anything in the coffee can. Yeah, those crabs, those crawfish, crayfish, whatever you want to call them. Usually they like to make a home out of this, but I don't think there's anything in there. All right, it's good to get that out of the water. All right. And here's where's the other object at? And then we got something down there that's tied up. I don't know if it's another tent or what it is, but that's the reason why I got the hook today. Because I'm going to see if I can pull these tires out, and I'm going to see if I can pull this other stuff out. So let me get that hook set up. All right, I got the hook on the tire here. I'm gonna let the mud, anything run out of it, because it's gonna be heavy. It's gonna be real heavy. All right. Yeah, it's gonna be. Let me work on this. All right. The only problem with the tire is I can't get it beyond this platform here, unless I go over to the other side. But thing is, there's a police officer across the street, and he sees me doing that, he might come over here. So I might have to let that tire go, and there's a whole bunch of tires in the water. So, and I got a visitor coming. See if there's anything on the magnet here. Nope, there's nothing. All right. I want to see if I can at least get the one tire out, because there's about 3 or 4 tires in there. So I'm gonna see if I could take my big magnet, put it inside the tire. I don't think it's gonna work. I have it. Oh shoot, came off the hook. Come on, just up a little bit more. Ah. All right. That's not gonna work. All right, I'm just gonna let that go for now. Maybe later on, or maybe I'll figure something out. So, all right, let me get this cleaned up. All right, my hook's on this plastic thing here. Looks like a tarp. Nothing hiding inside. No, nothing inside. Just a big green plastic tarp. Alright, it's good to get that out of the water. Well, I'm done. I'll just take it to the trash can. There's a bunch of trash cans over there, so. Alright, let me get this cleaned up. Alright, I'm going to use a hook, and it's the item I wanted to pull out yesterday. I managed to use the magnet to pull out the tent, but I'm going to try to get whatever the heck that is in the water with my hook. Yeah, it's a jacket, all right. And there's something inside right here. I think somebody kept a bottle inside. Yeah, it's a bottle. That's about it. The jacket. I don't know if I can get that bottle out. I don't know how the hell. Wait, what's this? Oh, here it is. Oh, it's Everfresh. And the label's ripped off. Everfresh, probably lemonade or something. Capri Sun Fruit Punch. But it wasn't. Alright, let me get this cleaned up. Well, I was ready to take this to the trash can, and then I found this stuck on there. This worm. It's no good. So beaten up and everything. So I think that's it on this jacket. I don't think there's anything else on there. So alright, I'm gonna check the magnet and make one more throw here, then I'm gonna go to the other side. See, I would have went on this platform to pull that tire out, but if I fall in, the current will take me right to that, what do you call it, the outlet there where that waterfall is, and it'd be like the scene out of Willy Wonka, where the kid was drinking the chocolate out of the wherever Willy Wonka's chocolate pond or wherever the hell it was, and then he got sucked in. I don't want to end up like that. So, well, at least it'll take me in the right direction. Because actually, this is Cooper River right here. The other side is Newton Creek, and I'm very familiar with Newton Creek, not Cooper River. Cooper River is a lot bigger. All right, one more throw. Just got to change out the battery. And I got to clean up some stuff. Like I said, there's a lot of tires in this water. If there was a bank area or somewhere I could drag the tires to, I would, but there's nowhere I could drag it. So all right, there's nothing. All right, I'm gonna go to the other side. All right, guys, I'm gonna not spend too much time here. Low on video recording time, so I'm just making a couple throws and then I'm gonna be out of here. I gotta go to another location. I didn't bring my waders for nothing, so Alright, I'm gonna make one more throw here and then I gotta get to the other location. I might have something on here. It's something I probably need to, there's a bag. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's going down in the water. See the bubbles? The bubbles coming up. There's a bag. I'll get that bag next time with the hook, but right now, yeah. On a little piece of metal there. Alright, I'm going to the other location. I'm going to the, probably it's going to be the last location, so I'll see you guys there. Alright guys, I'm at the final location. And doing what I said I was going to do. I came down with my waders. I have my waders, so here we go. Is that bones or something? No, I think that's metal right there. Let's see if I can pull it out. Woo-wee. Look at that. Look at that link there. That's a big ass link. Wonder why my magnet couldn't pull that out. I'm gonna check the strength of this magnet here. Yeah, it's losing its strength. See? For 4,250 pounds, I should be able to pull this up, no problem. Well, of course there is stuff at the bottom, so let me get this cleaned up. All right. Well, at least I got this. Look at that. Some type of corner bracket or something. Okay, that's cool. I'm really racking them up now. There we go. More heavy metal there. I would bring my bucket down, but from experience magnet fishing here in the past, I know I pull a lot of heavy metal out of here. Ooh, crab, blue crab. See him? I don't know if you can see him. He's in defensive mode. Right there. There he goes. Whoa, stay away from me, Mr. Crab. Oh, I got a piece of metal, piece of rebar. All right, see? I should be able to pull this out with the magnet if it is a piece of metal. Yeah, it's not even that heavy. It's probably went to, is it metal? Yeah. Probably went to a shopping cart or something. All right, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull my piece of metal, and then at the end of the video I'm gonna showcase all the metal I pulled out, because I'm getting very low on video time, so that's what I'm gonna do. All right, I moved on to this area here to because I'm out of the shade into the sunlight, just to point something out real quick. Like, for example, you see these rocks here, you might not think there's something in the water here, but there you go. So you never know. It might look like there's nothing. It looks like the area is a bust, but you never know what lies beneath the ground here. So I just want to point that out. I want to point out this creepy looking tree here. It's one tree I don't want to go underneath. All right, I'm almost done here. And at the end of this video, I'm gonna showcase what my finds are. So I'll be back. All right, guys. This is the end part of the video where I showcase everything from yesterday and today. Okay, all right. This is from the first location. Well, no, this is from Newton Creek. This is the last location, Newton Creek. That's a wheel. This is from the first location, a propane tank with some fishing line on it. And this came from Newton Creek. This is some part of an engine. It looked like the part to the lifters or something on an engine block. It might be an engine down there. And another piece of metal there. And more fishing line. Then we have the find of yesterday was this railroad spike. It's the first time I found a railroad spike on that side of Newton Creek. So that was yesterday. Now today, this is what my second location. I pulled out this can. And the last location, I pulled this out. I don't know, I don't think it went to a shopping cart. Maybe it went to a shopping cart, I don't know. But the thing is, my magnet had a hard time sticking to it, so I think my magnet might be done. I might have to get another magnet. And they got all this rebar, more rebar, pieces of metal, more rebar, metal plate, piece of scrap metal, some type of corner bracket, big giant bolt, thin piece of metal rod there, and the find of the day of today is these links here. I might clean them up and see if I can use these, because they come in handy. I could add to my collection. And the other stuff was just hooks and stuff that I found at the first location. And this, for some reason, it might be aluminum. Let me get my other magnet out. Yeah, as you can see, that's a piece of aluminum there, so all right, but not too bad, not too bad. So if you guys like this video, hit the like, subscribe, leave a comment. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again.